Hi y'all, and welcome to my channel. In today's video we are going to be setting up my classic Catchall Franken planner for the month of July. So it is a new quarter and I have a lot of new planners. Well, not necessarily new, but I'm changing things up a lot. So I'm using some that I haven't, so on and so forth. So to start, I was using two planners for this quarter. This was my home planner and this was my social media. Unfortunately, I found that I was not using the social media the way I probably really should. So I'm going to combine these back. But what we're going to be doing is I have three over here. Y'all, this is crazy. And two over here. And we're going to be meshing everything together today. So let me just start. I need to kind of put them how I'm going to be using them. So the first thing that I'm going to actually be doing that's going to be very different. Well, let me just go back for a moment. First thing is I'm going to keep this cover. I absolutely love this cover. I love the discs. I'm not changing anything here. I love this. So the front of it is really staying the same. There's nothing really changing here. So I'm keeping my home section first as well, but what I do need to do is pull out all of my June stuff. Sorry, I know that is loud, y'all. And I do normally keep the month at just the monthly pages of the next month. However, since I knew I was going to be doing a really massive change, I didn't for this month. But I am going to go ahead and get my June put in the back of this planner because this is where I store my used months for my home section. And I probably should not be trying to do this on top of another planner, but that worked. Okay. So what I'm doing different. When I purchased this one, the Colorful Leopard planner, it is a 18-month July start planner, and this is not the cover that goes with it, y'all. I just put this to kind of protect it. But I really like, and you can see I already started doing some pre-planning. I have never used a vertical lined layout, and I've realized that I like, for my home section, like bullet points, checklists, things like that. So I'm going to try this. I'm really hoping that this will work for me. I'm very excited to try it. It's going to be something completely different. I have never used one of these before, but it's going to be very exciting to kind of test my creativity for decorating it and things like that. So, and then I need to go ahead and pull August, since I'm going to be using this at least for the quarter. So, but again, with August, I'm only pulling the monthly pages. I'm not pulling the actual weekly pages because I only pre-plan when I'm looking ahead. I only pre-plan in the monthly section like that. That's how it looks. And then there's nothing here yet. So, but what I do is when I decorate this, I'll pull these and put them in the weeks. So I have double use for my sticky notes, so that's not so wasteful. So there's July and August. And that's actually, oh, that's right there on my meal plan one. That's going to be testy this month, but that's okay. So that's all I need actually out of this planner. So let's get this one out of the way. And then let me get, I always have like a running kind of to-do list that I like to pull week to week. And put my bookmarker in here. Okay, so then that's ready to decorate. My meal plan section is going to stay the same. I like to just have, these are all like different recipe ideas and weekly meal plans. It looks a hot mess, but it's organized chaos for me. So I'm leaving that section. Also, I'm leaving my budget section. I like the way everything is flowing for me there. I don't want to show too much of that though. For me, that's just a little personal. And then I have my notes section. This is just for my home notes because I like to keep all my sections separate and I don't need to pull anything out of here. I already did kind of browse through my notes sections in each one and kind of purged some of the stuff out that I didn't need anymore. And then normally I go right into my personal section, and that's only 2 things that I have in here. However, since I'm going to recombine my social media, I need to take a look and see what I'm going to be re-putting in here. So I've also got to pull dividers and things like that. So I'm definitely going to use this. This is a little tricky for me because I'm sticking this one in between this, but I think it'll be okay. And then here was my social tab. Get that divider down there. And I know that I want to use, let me make a marker here. So I need to make a new goals sheet to put in the front. I have my Q1 and Q2. Okay, so I'll just make a new quarterly goals sheet. For that, I'm gonna need my bookmark. So this one is testy because I have to not testy, it just takes me a minute. It takes me I have to think what I'm doing. So I know that I'm gonna be pulling this from here. Okay, so what I'm doing with this section, I have 2 planners that I'm Franken planning actually together, because with this is a monthly layout, and I like these pages for my social media. I think these pages are really perfect for this I use for the month of pre-planning, and this is like a recap, and it's been working really well for me. So I do pull these pages, and I do use these pages as well, these random note pages. I don't use them weeklies. I use them actually as running to-dos, and so I have some extras in my notes section. But for the monthly, I need to go ahead and pull August as well, those pages for pre-planning. Oh, I got a lot going on here, y'all. Okay, so July and then August, and then I'll show you what I'm doing for weeklies. So that's for pre-planning, and now let me get back here. I know it's a lot, y'all. Okay, so these will be my planning pages, and then what I'm doing is I've been using a dashboard layout. I got an undated dashboard planner that I had been using prior. The thing is though, I was using this New Day planner for my home. The dashboard layout I do really like, but again, I'm trying to change things up for more of my style. But for social media, I do like the dashboard layout. So what I'm gonna do, since I'm not using this for my home section, I'm gonna use these weekly pages for July. 2 reasons. 1, because it's already dated, so that's less work I have to do. But then 2, because it's already dated, I want to use it as much as I can through, for the year, so it's not to be wasteful. Because I can always use the undated dashboard for something else if I decide to do something different. But I need to tape these 2 pages together. Sorry, I've got to get my... This is getting thick already, y'all. Wow, I might have to... Look, I might have to get some expander discs. I don't usually try to use them, but I do have some black expander discs that I can use if needed. But I will do that off camera if I have to change it. But, whoa, I just ran out. Yup. Okay, well that works for that page, and then I'll have to get my other one to do my other pages, because I do need to do some more coming up. Okay, so I never can get this perfect, y'all, but for me it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so then now I've got my monthly, and I don't decorate this. I really only handwrite in here my videos, so the color is fine for me that it has color here and here, because I don't decorate these pages. And then from my planning pages, I will go straight into my weeklies, which works perfect. Let me get this. Okay. And then I do have August tab, so I can go ahead and pre-plan, but now I need to pull a notes. Ooh, goodness. I need to pull a notes section. And you know what I did, y'all? I was using these for my notes sections. Let me see here, because I'm gonna have to shift. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull this one and put it here. And I may go back and rearrange these dividers and relabel them. I'm just trying to see if I can do it without having to relabel them first. And if I have to, that's fine. But I do have notes in here that I like to keep for my social media. So I do want to push these over. I just got to pull them out. These are like my running to-dos, video ideas, trackings, just different things. But I do like to keep them together with my planner. Let's see here, what else? Pull these as well. This is going to be a chunky planner by the time I am done. I can see it already. Okay, so then I can just take this blank paper and add it to the extras in my other. So I think we're good with social media. And then, yes. So let me move these planners out of my way, y'all, so I'm not thinking I still need to be in them. Okay, so then for my personal section, I used 2 planners here again as well. Let me do this. And I did not do good this week, y'all. This week has been busy. That's my notes section. Okay, because I need another divider. I need another divider here, and I know I have one, but I'm gonna have to go dig it out. And I'm not gonna do that on camera, so I'll probably just pull one of my top dividers for now, just to bookmark it, and then I'll go grab one when I'm done. So use my back into my storage planner here. Okay. So what I'm doing here with my personal is I purchased this recovery progress planner. And I really, really like the dividers on this planner are absolutely beautiful, and it's calming and the whole mind, body, spirit. I love these. However, this planner is the dashboard. Okay, so this page, I did fine with this page. I did notice though, because I like journaling in this section of my planner, I didn't have enough room to write. I very much struggled each week to figure out how to exactly utilize this section, and I felt like I was wasting my planner. So I changed that up. So, but I do like this. So I am gonna pull this divider in this monthly, and I'll show you why. Let me set this off to the side. So here's why. Because the essentially guts that I use is actually out of this bookish planner. So I purchased this thinking, oh, you know, I'm going to journal what I read. and I did okay-ish. But what I found is because I like paper books and I like to write notes on the side of my pages and highlight, I didn't really utilize it the way I should. But because of the layout here, this works perfectly for my personal, so I have more space to write for my daily journaling. However, and the littlest things is where you, well, this one actually isn't too terrible, but a lot of these dividers are extremely colorful and related to reading. Some of these aren't terrible though. I guess I could have used some of them, but I just find that I like these better. To me, they're more calming, the dividers in the recovery progress one. So I used the monthly from that one, and then I used the weeklies from this one. Let me get this here. Okay. So then we're just gonna put this one here. And then because I ran out of tape, let me see what I can do in the meantime. I have a paper clip here. I can just paper clip these two together. That way I can remind myself I need to tape those. I have to just go dig my other tape runner out of my storage. So, but how this will work is I'll have, which I love these dividers. I think these were, I can't remember, y'all. Cloth and paper maybe? I can't remember, but I love them because you can see the actual divider. And then I'll go into my monthly and then straight into my weeklies. And that has been working for me when I'm not in planner funk. And this is another reason I'm excited for this setup, because it's going to be completely different, and hopefully this kind of helps me find my planner piece. So in this section, I do only go ahead and do the monthly though. I do not pre-plan in my personal planner, but now I need to find, I'm sure I can find in one of these here, a divider, oops, sorry y'all, that I can pull temporarily. Let me see, oh, you know what, in my social media, my old social media, let me see. Yeah, here's a top divider that I can use temporarily until I can go dig out one of my side dividers. Okay, just to keep it separate, because I do keep a notes section in here as well for different manifestations and mind, body, spirit stuff. And then the last section I always have is just an extra section just for blank paper. And I do try to keep like a mix of styles. I don't know why, but I like to have a different variety essentially of the different papers depending on my mood and how I want to plan. Depends on what kind of paper I may be using, but I do have 2 of each, and I may have to condense that down, y'all. That is a chunky planner, but it actually works. It's actually not terrible. I could probably pull a few things. I do probably need to pull. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's see. And this is a well-loved planner. Look at that back, y'all. I carry it around my house all the time. Let me just look and see if I pull 1 of each. Instead of having 2, just have 1 of each style paper. See if that thins it enough to where I don't have to try to get rid of more stuff. Let's just see. And some of these filler pages are so old. Like, I think these came from a pack, like, maybe back in like 2019, 2020, something like that. But I still have a lot of them, and I do use them. I really like them. So it looks like some of them I only have 1 already, which is fine. but I like to have all the different kinds of filler paper. I don't know why, but I am a bit of a filler paper hoarder, but I do use it too though. Okay, so that looks good enough. Let's see if that actually made a difference. A little bit, yeah, actually, because that was kind of a nice chunk of paper that I pulled out of there. Okay, so that actually works. So let's do a quick flip through. Make sure everything looks how I want it. Okay, so, whoa, that is thick. I have to get used to that. So perpetual calendar, well, goals obviously first, and then perpetual calendar, and then straight into home section. And I love this little movie night sheet that I made for our family for our movie nights. So I'm keeping that. Okay. Monthly, weekly, all of my weekly pages. This is going to be so fun. I'm really excited to decorate this. I'm probably going to go ahead and film this afternoon because I'm really excited to decorate that and see how it works. Okay, and then just our pre-planning monthly meal plan section. And again, this is kind of a messy section, but it is just, I'm writing recipes, and as I get ideas for those recipes, I put them here, and then when I get the whole recipe, I put them on the recipe sheets. These, I love these. I got the classic Happy Planner recipe planner a few years ago, and it is almost full. I'm going to have to try to find another one, but I love writing my recipes down on there. Okay, and then budget section, and then straight into home notes. Yes. Social media. And I do the perpetual calendar in here as well, which I need to go back and backdate, but I go back through my months and write my videos just for like the year at a glance, how many videos I did. Okay, and then straight into my monthly and my planning pages, which I love these. And then of course tape that to go right into dashboard for weekly planning. I think that'll work. And then monthly preview, notes there. I think this is going to be perfect, y'all, actually. Okay, and then personal, monthly, which the monthly here I use for moon phases and, you know, the womanly things. Sometimes I log my weight here. It just depends, but here, I use this a lot for here. I like to journal in this section. Okay, and then I do need to grab a side tab, but I'll do that off camera for my notes section for my personal, which I may or may not have a different, oh, you know what? I can pull, I don't need all these blank. Let me just see. I can pull, actually, yes, let me do that. Let me just pull these because I think I have too many. Yeah, I just need one. Let's see, what can I pull out of here? Because I put these in here because I really wanted to try and use these, but these are daily. I mean, I could redo them for weekly. These are just some old filler pages that I haven't used and I need to. So I think what I'll do is this. I'll leave them for this month, and if I don't use them, I'll pull them. I think that'll work. I just was trying to see, could I thin this out? But I think it'll be okay. All right, and then just extra pages. So that works, actually. So there you go, guys. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 planners into one. So this is going to be my July Catchall Franken planner with 3 sections. So home, social, and personal. Well, 4 because of extras. But that is it for this video, guys. I do hope you like it. If you did, please take a moment, give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos. I do want to say thank you for spending a little time with me today, and I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, y'all.